evening.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
So, how was the match?
No, the match was good. It was good, but not what I expected. Though. Not what I expected. But it was good. It was good to my own point.
You shall not walk alone.
Yes, you can never walk alone. Like it's not everybody that comes to Etihad and lives there with a point. So I'm really proud of my boys. I'm really proud of my boys. They went there and they took the points and they came back with it. So it's really interesting from the way I've seen the way my guys played. They were really good. But City wanted to prove. What did they want to prove? That we are too small. But we showed them that no, we are Liverpool. You will never walk alone.
Okay, in the game, well, City dominated the game. For that, we saw everything on the pitch. But going now back to the game, let's talk about Nunes again. Nunes, the performance. I don't think that Nunes should be the 9 for you people. I don't think Nunes is not the right 9 for Liverpool from what I'm seeing.
Yes, today he really actually had a bad day. So today was really bad because from his form from international break, you cannot expect you as a manager not to play him, not to start him. He was scoring goals against the World Cup champions, the World Cup winners. So they are the top of the world. He was scoring against and they got the win. And he had 3 goals just this international break. So he was in form. But now coming now to Liverpool, he needs to increase with his confidence. He's not that confident. That is what he lacks. What Haaland has that confidence. He has that composure where he can take the ball and he shoots it, directs the ball. But Nunes does not have those. So we will not blame him. He's still picking up. He's still trying to, because another thing is the language barrier. So the language barrier is really so tough for him. So with time he's going to adapt.
So Haaland had just one chance, and the fault came from your goalkeeper, from Alisson. Just one chance, and you know what happened? Van Dijk used it wisely.
No, the thing is, Allah was just opportune. We just gave him that, okay, boy, just take this one and.
Okay, so Van Dijk helped him because I'm saying Van Dijk used it wisely because Van Dijk could not stop him. I don't want to talk of Matip. Matip was not even part of the game. Matip was in short, Matip was out of form in this particular. Matip was not in the game. Matip was not. So that's why I'm talking of Van Dijk in this game.
Matip is how can I explain? He is that veteran. Okay. He has to sit on the bench and watch. I don't know why clubs do not start Konate. Maybe it's because of injury, maybe so. But Matip, even the goal that came from the goal that was scored by Haaland was not Van Dijk's fault. It was Matip's fault because Matip was in the position to defend him, but he was unable to. Matip was not in that form today. He was kind of tense. He was trying to make sure he proves it, but he was not going because the way Jeremy made my guy useless. I was confused. I was also confused how Jeremy took Matip and he also took Arnold. So he made Arnold useless. Like, even though I'm not a supporter of of Man City, but I really appreciate the fact that Jeremy did a good job today. But Matip has to try. Matip has to sit on the bench. I don't know why he started the match. Maybe we lacked some experience, but Matip had to sit on the bench and watch because today he was really poor. He was really poor.
Yeah, he was really poor. Going back to Trent Alexander-Arnold, well, he is your savior for this match. He had the chance and he delivered it perfectly. But now he was dispossessed. He was dispossessed so many times in the game by Doku.
No, he was not dispossessed. He was not dispossessed from Doku because he never had the ball and Doku took it from him. But Doku just made sure he delivered to his and to keep him away from the ball. Yes, and to keep him away from the ball while he was holding it because Doku is extremely fast, and Arnold, we know Arnold is a really slow guy, but Arnold delivered. when he fall short, he make sure he goes up forward and deliver it very very well to make us carry that point. So he played excellently, attacking wise, but defending wise was really really poor. So I will not blame him, but he needs, every day we need to talk about this. Liverpool has to get a right back. Liverpool needs to get a right back and stop Arnold from playing that right back position because he's quite slow. Because we're playing this system where he comes to the midfield and tries to control the midfield, but to an extent now when he cannot fall back and defend, so he's really slow. Because today, if it was not because of Sobostai and McAllister who came to make sure Doku do not, because it was only Arnold, by now we could have used a basket and carried the goals to Anfield. So Arnold did a good job attacking wise, but defending wise he was kind of poor.
Okay, Alisson too was kind of into the game and not into the game, and Alisson did not perform the way Alisson should perform against City.
Alisson was, I don't know what, he was shivering, he was also afraid, he was tensed. Maybe it was an international break because I don't know how to place it, but Alisson, that was not Alisson. Alisson is a calm man, but today he was really tense, he was really shaking. So I don't know what he has to improve, but it looks like he even carried an injury by the end of the match. But we'll check how the thing will go because the news has to come out if he's really injured and will miss the next match. But what he did today was kind of poor. He made sure he gave a goal to City. City never had the opportunity to score us. We are at Liverpool where now we are on form. Van Dijk, the unstoppable, he's bringing his 2018-2019 record back to the Premier League. Zero dribble passed. So he's still our Van Dijk, he's still our main man. So with that, it's just a cheap goal that this man gave. Just a cheap goal. So we'll just let City to score one, then we just hide their hopes so that we can come and give them a point in their field. But when they come to Anfield,
you welcome them.
We welcome them. We make sure they feel the presence of Anfield. They feel that noise, the intensity of Anfield. They will know who we are, that we are Liverpool and we are the Reds. We'll make sure Man City does not even leave that point with a point. We'll make sure Guardiola sit down and think about his life that day. He will think, because this league is coming to Liverpool. Liverpool for sure. Liverpool is taking.
Okay, so the performance. How do you see City performance? Let's not talk about your own. Let's talk about City first.
Those guys, small guys. They're lucky because their main man was really absent, who was supposed to make the match fluence, but
KDB was not
there. And
Rodri also had an impact in that game. Rodri.
But they needed Stones. Stones is that their main guy that comes to that midfield and controls it. But we will not blame them. They had a good performance. I can rate their performance on a 6. I can give them a 6. But they were not the City which I expected to come and see. I expected a rivalry game, something for.
I expected a game from the champion.
Yes, I expected a game that will shock the one, like this Man City Chelsea game. That's the kind of game I expected.
That's the biggest game this year in the Premier League.
Yes, but now I don't see them trying to show forth that today they do not show us that they are City. They were trembling, their midfield was weak, they were trying to create chances, but they always made sure they gave the ball only to Jeremy, and when Jeremy is blocked, they had no other choice again. And other factors, like now their midfield was quite low because we had that steady midfield where we had to pick in the balls, and they were always using the sidelines, the corner. So it was not too impressive like what City used to go into your defense and they stabilize your defense. They make sure their defense is trembling, but that's not what they brought today. They were kind of shaky starting from the back, so it was really slow. So just a 6. I'll give them a 6. They tried.
Okay, so we are not going to talk about Liverpool performance. So today we already know what happened. We saw everything on the pitch. If I ask you now to explain it, you will not know where to start and where to end. So we'll just take it from there and we'll see how you people will perform in your next match.
Okay,
So thank you very much. We are happy to have you, and we hope to have you again next time. Thank you.
Thank you.